A Russian court sentenced Wall Street Journal reporter Evan Gershkovich to 16 years in a maximum security prison. Gershkovich, an American, went on trial last month in proceedings the Wall Street Journal has called a sham. The guilty verdict makes Evan Gershkovich the first journalist to be tried and convicted of spying in Russia since the Cold War. Elizabeth Palmer has the story.
He was arrested in March of 2023 during a reporting trip to the central city of Yekaterinburg, fully accredited as a foreign correspondent in Russia. But Russian prosecutors said he'd been gathering secret intelligence on a company that made some of the tanks Russia used in Ukraine. The Kremlin claimed to have irrefutable evidence of his spying, but we don't know what, if any, was presented in court because the hearing was closed to the media.
We have a very clear understanding of why Russia has arrested Evan, and it has nothing to do with journalism. He had to submit the paperwork, Russia had to review it, they had to approve him to be a reporter there. And they could have expelled him or removed that permission.
The U.S. government has said all along that Gershkovich is being wrongfully detained, in effect that he's a political hostage. At a conference in Colorado, Secretary of State Antony Blinken said the U.S. is determined to free him.
All I can tell you is this, we're working it. We're working it as we speak, and we're not going to stop until we get Evan home.
President Putin has hinted broadly that Russia would be willing to let Gershkovich go in a prisoner swap. One candidate for such a trade is Vadim Krasikov, an FSB assassin currently serving a life sentence in Berlin.
That was Elizabeth Palmer reporting. The Russians said the trial had to be over before a swap could be made. Evan's allies and his family hope that his 16-year sentence actually brings him a step closer to freedom.